All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WCHS Today with Mike Hatfield. I'm your announcer, Jim Tallman, and tonight's guests will be some members of the Mathletes team. So stick around and have some fun. And now, here is Mike Hatfield.
Mike? Yeah. You didn't come out. Awesome, thanks. Whoa, got a great show for you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks a lot. We're got these great new intercom systems. Dennis Egemeyer came over and installed these for us today. And he got these ready for the show next week, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Be careful with those. About 120 volts, 121, whatever. Well, how's the band doing this week? It sounded pretty interesting, at least. See, that's great. We'll have to do that sometime. Maybe we can make it lunch. What do you think? Okay, great. The band was very interesting this week, and I like the little.
This is really neat. Okay?
Some of the fun things you can do with one of these. Let's hear this.
Put it up on the stool. You can even go like this. Sounds like the mall. Yeah, doesn't it? Ooh, Beverly music. All right.
Great. Now that you just ruined the wire there on the intercom system, you pulled it on the other side. And who do we have with us this week?
We have Chris Stewart.
Hello. Hello, Chris.
Is there anything you'd like to say? For the whole family.
Hello. Hello. This is hello twice, Sarah?
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Aren't you in Key Club?
No.
No, okay.
That's why you didn't see her there, okay?
That's fine. You should be in Key Club. It's a great club.
This is Scott.
Hi.
Scott, how you doing?
Fine.
Great. Nice shirt.
Of course, we have John. Don't give him the microphone. You know what happens when you give him the microphone.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, but I think that rehabilitation's helping, that direct counseling with the people.
Yeah.
That medicine should do the trick. I don't know. We'll come back.
With the 3 dogs and the chainsaw.
Yeah, but we can get to that later.
That's a different story for a different time.
Yeah. Oh.
An announcement today. We have another teletype.
Gee, thanks. Great. Thanks for the intercom system there. Great. Boy, we have a fun show for you tonight. Before we sit down, though, yeah. Sure. Okay, before we sit down, though, I understand we do have a tax-deductible donation for the tote board, if I am correct. Maybe not, I don't know. Yes, we do. We forgot the plant. We came here, the studio was in shambles. I don't know, I can't figure it out. Some kind of plot against us from the East Peoria crowd, probably. Jim, marker in the desk there. It's tote time. A little tote music. Hey! Fun with chords. If we could bring out our donatee tonight to present us with our wonderful gift from Anonymous, and that's spelled A-N-O-N-E. Oh, Anonymous, something like that. Anyway, it's irrelevant. It really is, folks. It doesn't matter who gave it to us. It is food, and that's all that matters. Yes, so we'll put down Oh, the markers are running out. Wake the neighbors. Here we go. This is a candy bar. Of course I do. I'm the host. Yeah. Oh, well, I tell you what. No, wait. A little incentive to get people to watch our show a little more. People to come in the audience. Not that we don't have a big audience tonight. Let's hear it from the audience to show the people at home what a big audience we have tonight. Come on, let's hear it from It's hard to keep these people in line. We've got security back there tonight. All heck's breaking loose. But let's just hear the noise when we throw this candy bar out in the audience. Let's hear this noise. Get ready for this, folks. Listen to the audience. Here we go. Oh. my gosh! Somebody get a gurney, please. Great. We got a great show in line for you tonight. I tell you, these large audiences just do something to us here. We can't describe it. Let's get it. We do have an announcement to get out of the way here tonight. Quiet, please. Hey, last time you come back here. Okay, here's what we got for you. We have a news flash. The teletype was handed to me. I hate that teletype machine. The outcome of the twin car competition is as follows, or should I say was as follows. First place, Pekin. Second place, Sullivan. Third place, Hersher. Maybe. Gee, I don't see Washington on here. Well, let's go ahead anyway. Fourth is O'Fallon, and 5 is Bethany. Yeah. Sounds like a wonderful school. If company would have competed, they would have competed. They would have placed. Sure, that makes. They would have placed third. All help is greatly appreciated. Sincerely, the management. Throw that one away. Never again read it. Okie doke. We have a great show for you tonight. We have the mathletes on.
Oh, yeah.
And the mathletes, you know. And next week, not next week, I should say in 3 weeks, what you've all been waiting for.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Aggie, an autobiography. We're going to have the second book on. I can't let you see it yet because it's just now being published. So let's have the countdown calendar now. Let's have the wonderful countdown lady out. Show us how many weeks we have to that wonderful, fabulous build time of Dennis Hagemeyer. Thanks for the music, Andy.
Yeah!
Great, hey! Oh, another one out in the audience. Look at that, will ya? Great, yeah. I can hardly wait till the favorite part of my show comes, intermission, but we'll get to that later. I'll keep you guys waiting. Jim, what's been happening lately?
Not much, Mike. End of the grading period.
Yeah. Why don't we just record that line? We always do.
Yeah, it's always into the grading period. Yeah, it really is. I'm getting sick of that.
That's almost philosophical.
It is. Think about that for a moment. Let's ponder on that for 2 moments. Maybe even 3, what the heck. Okay, well, what else is happening besides the grading period? We know you're a very active person, Jim. You can tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, that audience.
For the WCHS Ski Club were abducted.
Abducted?
Abducted.
Induced? Inducted? It's all the same.
Oh, it's John Feeser, who's our cameraman tonight, who's president, elected president.
Yeah!
Remember John?
Yeah!
The vice president out there is, she's out in the audience, Shelley Van Gundy.
Oh, yeah!
Kim Arnold.
She is treasurer.
President.
Kaylin D.
Now, is that Kaylin or Kayleen?
Kaylin.
Okay.
Yeah!
Kayleen's dad.
Secretary, and Sarah LeConte, statistical secretary.
Right!
Student representative.
Wait, would you listen to that audience out there? Student council rep, huh? Great audience we have. Well, Jim, do you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay, if the cameraman would wake up, can somebody hit him for us there? There we go. You know, this is a time that tries a man's soul. It's time for that favorite part of the show. The new part of the show. Get ready, wake up band. Traveling music, here we go. Current events with Mike and Andy. A new segment added for the enjoyment of all 10 viewers at home. We could get them on the intercom so we can get them over here. Quick. Andy, you're on. Andy, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mike.
Okay, you're on. Okay. Great. Let's hear a little applause for Andy Kerr. Come on over, Andy.
Mike.
Andy.
Time for current events with Mike and Andy. Actually, I thought that should be Andy and Mike.
I didn't. Our news staff here at our news staff here at WCHS Today did give us a newspaper.
Okay, let's read the Far Side today. Oh, it's pretty funny too. Okay.
So what? This is. Oh, geez, this is funny. Too bad you can't see it. No, just kidding. Let's show this for the viewers at home there. This is today's Peoria Journal Star. we'd like to thank the Peoria Journal-Star for giving us this newspaper for the viewers at home to look at. Can you see that? Okay, great. And, well, Andy, what do you say we give them a weather report for today?
Weather report.
Okay, I got the weather here.
You got the weather? I'll get the other.
Here we go.
Thursday.
This is the Peoria area.
This is last week's paper. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Here we go. Peoria area forecast. We're looking at mostly sunny but cold today. High 25 to 30. Northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Fair and quite cold. How is quite cold? No, it's not Monday, unless you're not watching on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. You'd be watching, of course, on Monday at 5:30.
Uncle Josh pork rinds are on sale for $1.59 at Brown.
Jeez, Uncle Josh?
Hey, no, stop. Children's dress shoes, $8. Regular, $11. And what quality they are at Payless Shoe Stores. Okay.
You guys, now we're advertising here. We can't do that. No.
Look at those.
Stop. Okay, don't read that stuff. We're here to talk about current events. If you could, discard that newspaper, please. Boy, that really hurt. Ooh, gee, ouch. Did you feel that little flicker on the television set there, Andy?
Oh, yeah, sure did.
Boy, that hurt.
We're
Gosh.
just current events, Mike.
That's right. That's where we were. We're discussing current events. And so this Libya situation,
I really think that the crossing the line of death is really going to tick Gaddafi off.
Well, I don't know. We're flying our planes in the right
Yep.
to induce.
We're
trying to get him to fight back.
Yeah. I guess why we're doing this, I really don't know. Probably because we are bigger than Libya.
Right, but I heard that Libya was tied up with Russia before. So whether Russia comes into play here, I don't know. I don't make the news. We just report
like
it.
the big brother coming to protect the little kid, huh? Yeah.
Right. But
Guess America doesn't have a big brother, does it?
no.
Sad.
It is kind of sad. I don't know what
else is
the
happening
deal
in
is
the news,
here.
Mike?
Pardon me?
What else is happening in the news?
Well, let's see here. Well, Bradley. Well, how's Bradley doing in basketball?
Oh, they're at it, Mike.
Scratch that.
Scratch that.
How about Mark?
Yeah.
No.
I think current events with Andy Mike's going pretty bad.
What?
No.
No. I never was into the basketball situation here, but
Okay.
So how was their record anyway when they ended up losing? 33 and 3. That's not too bad.
All the
No, 32 and 3.
Okay, kids, let's not fight. We have the riot police out there, okay? Okay.
Police, put your hands up.
Is this some kind of joke again?
I think it is. I really do. Well, Andy, I guess the current events segment is going short tonight because we don't really know of any current events to talk about.
Why, the spring sports has started.
Why? Tell us a little bit about them, Andy.
Basketball has... No, not basketball. How would you say that? Okay, baseball, softball, track, boys tennis.
Girls tennis.
No, that was...
Girls golf.
Girls golf.
There's no such thing.
Thanks, Jim. Make me look like a fool.
And the Washington Solitaire team is also starting up.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna have a special segment on that next week. The Solitaire team and
Andy,
the
we
chess
don't
team.
have a show next week.
2 weeks.
Yeah, sure. Now is that the same night as the chess team then, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna have both the chess and the solitaire on there.
It should make for a very interesting show.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're just sitting here wasting time. We shouldn't do this. We should bring out, I think, the mathletes. I think they've waited out there like very eager people. I think they deserve some credit for what they've done. So without any further ado,
And hey, let's have some traveling music.
let's have some traveling music. Can we do that?
Can we do that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, all the way from Washington Community High School in the big town of Washington. Washington High Mathlete Team. Yeah! Gee, that's funny. I don't remember saying you could wear my tie, John.
Oh, you want that?
Certainly. My father's tie, and it's a fine tie. Some people need to learn how to tie ties. Some people are going to die.
Learn how to untie that.
So how's Mathletes team anyway? You first of all, you aren't the entire Mathletes team.
No.
No, about 2/3 of it.
2/3 of it. So how many people are there on the Mathletes team?
16, 20.
For the fun facts book.
Bring an almanac.
Oh, at least about 24.
24.
Yeah.
You're serious? Now, how's this range from what people?
More
Freshmen,
people?
sophomores?
Yeah.
Freshman to senior.
Freshman through senior, yes.
Really?
Also,
And of course, John, you are a senior, aren't you?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore?
Yes, I'm a sophomore.
And we're having a sophomore in the show.
I'm a freshman.
He's a
It's
freshman.
even worse. Jim, you never told me about this.
Jim's a sophomore.
You know what I think about it, I guess the entire show is composed of. Yeah, mentally, right? Yeah, I've heard it all before. It's all the same. So who are the coaches, sponsors, etc. of this event?
Well, Algebra 1 is Mr. Reed.
So what now? There's
And,
different...
yeah, Geometry is Mr. Smith. And Algebra 2 is Mr. Witt. And Pre-Calculus is Mr. Bruner.
So there's 4 different...
4 different main areas, and there's other competitions.
Well, tell us about the other competitions.
There's 8-man freshman, sophomore, and 8-man junior, senior. And 2-man freshman, sophomore, 2-man junior, senior. And the oral competitions, and a calculator competition.
Sounds pretty basic to me. What's involved in taking these tests?
Well, the written tests, we just sit down in a room and
write
the test, and we write the test. But the 8-person team, everyone's kind of sitting in a circle arguing over who gets to do what problems. And it's about the same way for the calculator competition. And the 2-man competition is kind of like a scholastic bowl type thing where the first team with the answer gets 7 points, second team gets 5 points, and so on.
Now, does this work like a basketball team, or do you only have like 3-4 competitions a year?
We have 1 regional competition a year, and if we win that or come in second like we did this year, we go into state.
So you are going on to state.
Yes.
And that really does make for some true excitement around the mathletes, people around here at the high school.
Uh-huh.
And where's the state competition being held, and when?
ISU, I think.
ISU.
I don't know when.
I don't know. May 3rd.
This is one question that you specifically asked me to ask you.
I didn't ask you to ask it. I just wrote it down.
One of those kind of people, huh? How did you get involved in the mathletes, and why?
Well, basically, Mr. Reed last year held a gun to my head and said, "Do it or die."
No, that's illegal. He really didn't do that, did he?
No, he put a shotgun to my head.
Okay, well that's better. No, that's still illegal. and how did you get involved in this?
He just asked me.
And of course you. So are you guys in the honors track now of algebra?
Yeah.
Is that a requirement for this?
Not really. I mean, most people are because those are the better math students. But
Oh. So now you're implying that somebody that's in the regular, not the remedial, the medial, I should
Academic.
say. Academic, but that's a word that we don't want to put out there.
Like Mike.
Yeah, you're implying that we're not as smart as you.
Oh no, but the better math students tend to be in the honors math classes.
Oh, they tend to be. Now, is this like John Norland's law of relativity or something?
No.
Is this something we should all know about here?
It's Mr. Smith's law, really.
Oh, Mr. Smith's involved. Well, it's okay then. Of course, it's got to be worthwhile. Do your parents like this? Do they think it's fun for the whole family, or is this something that you just do by yourself?
Mine didn't know about it until about 2 days before.
Yeah, mine didn't know about it until I told them I got second place. So
like they just said, here, take the car, run, be free.
yeah.
Did you come up? Where was the competition? The regional?
ICC.
ICC. How'd you get there now?
We drove in a bus.
To ICC.
Well, one person drove, everyone else kind of hung on the sides.
On the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The inside.
so you guys didn't even tell your parents about this? Don't you think they'd be excited about this to know that you're competing in something like this?
Only when you win. Yeah.
Well, there's only so many people. I mean, don't you guys feel slightly gifted at least?
No.
You don't?
We're used to it.
We're used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it. Yeah. Watch out. I don't know if your head's going to fit out the doorway when you leave here today.
Oh, Jim has a
Go ahead,
And
Jim.
yeah, we're wondering why isn't there something like English leads or something like that?
English league. Good question.
Nobody does good enough in English to have a team.
English lead?
That's true. What'd you do? Sit down and write a theme?
Hey, what do the cheerleaders look like?
Yeah, do you guys have mathlete cheerleaders or
I
something?
wish.
Well, sort of.
Sort of?
Sort of, yeah.
So,
They're about 2 inches tall and they run around and
they don't
carry
wear
our
gloves.
pencils.
really?
Hey Mike, since these people are so smart, can we ask him some mathematical questions?
Well, golly, there's a good question. It just so happens that our math department here at WCHS Today
Right.
has prepared several questions which we thought would be quite interesting for the viewers at home and the large audience we do have tonight.
Sweat, sweat,
So,
sweat.
We'll start this off much. Let's get the scrap paper out, you guys.
Yep.
This will be toss-up style. Not like a solid, but much like a game show. It's a joke. Do we have an extra pencil? Boy, that audience is something else.
Competition or just separate like or as a team?
Envelope.
I think there's one back in the guest room.
Okay, well that's fine. We'll just shuffle these up here.
That's mine.
I'll just ask them at random. Is that okay?
Sure, what the heck.
Okay. Are you ready? First question's worth 10 points. Toss-up question. No calculators, please.
Can't use calculators in math league.
Here we go. How many different ways can the letters in Kevin's first name be arranged? Let's give him a little bit of...
120.
Yeah, 120.
We have no answer for this one. Boy, I love these
The answer is
kinds.
120.
It is 120. Well, sure, I knew that. Kevin, you just take the... Sure.
Hey, wait, he had the question written down on his paper before you asked the question. I think he looked at the question.
That's how the math league goes.
It's a cheating scandal to me. So,
Explanation.
so where is the mathlete's coach? And what's his name?
Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed.
So in other words, he's been coming in here and taking our questions and preparing you guys for these tests. Is that what you're saying?
No.
You already have the state questions already. Have them with you and answered. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Ew. Okay, let's get this one down here.
Yeah.
5
factorial.
5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1.
Which is an explanation point.
On your calculator,
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
Here we go. Quiet.
K-E-V-I-N.
Keeping. It's keeping.
Kids, here we go. This is another question from the audience. Yes, question number 2. This one, of course, is worth $20. Are you ready for this one? How many great circles can you fit in John Feezer's head?
Infinity.
No, the answer for that one is unfeasible.
Hit the drum. Hit the drum.
Okay, here we go. This is question number 3 for the year's supply of toilet paper and the trip to Hawaii. Here we go now. Either or, yeah. What is C? Oh, this goes with the one before, but I'm going to mess you up. What is C plus the absolute value of -0?
C.
But what is C?
A letter.
Okay, but what is the value for C? I'm thinking of a value. I want you guys to tell me the value.
0.
No.
1.
No, you're still wrong. Why don't you go ahead and try this one?
What's the absolute value of what?
Absolute value of -0.
What is C plus the absolute value of -0?
C.
But what is
There is
C?
no absolute value of 0.
Let's get technical. Okay, here we go.
Number 4.
Look, I can't even read these. Boy, we're just moving along. Well, let's move Jim over. Jim, we have a tie-breaking question because they both answered 2 of them incorrect. In this case, we have had the math department here at WCHS Today prepare an answer. It's been hermetically sealed. That's the wrong envelope. Gee. Here we go. It's been sealed. Jim Tallman is representative to read the question. Can we get the camera on Jim? And Jim, you want to open that up there?
I'm getting a coin.
Yeah, get a coin to open it up.
This is a true math question now.
Now, Jim, why are you getting the coin out? You haven't even read the question yet.
Because I because he doesn't know. The question, the final question. We have a quarter here.
Jim, why don't you read it so it looks like we actually have had that sealed? I don't know, it's just kind of like a visual effect. I don't know. Call it what you will.
Calls for a coin.
Oh, gee. How handy. You seem to have one in your hand.
Okay. A coin. This coin, this quarter actually, diameter is line segment LJ. If this quarter is rotated one complete rotation, the distance covered in that rotation will be Q. What is the ratio of line segment LJ over Q? John?
Oh, I'm working on it.
Shall I repeat that for the members of the audience out there again?
Yeah.
Sure. Once again, for the members of the audience and the people at home that are interested in partaking in such an event, the question will be repeated just for you. Go ahead, Jim.
With a diameter of line segment LJ. If you spin it on its side one complete rotation, the distance covered is Q. What is the ratio of line segment LJ over...
Band, can we have a little music here for the mathletes here to think about that? Perhaps an E major chord? Here, a little music for him.
Oh,
I don't care, just... Go ahead, play something there. On your...
here we go.
Little time for you to think about it at home.
Here we go. Start off slow.
Do we have a buzzer? Oh, yeah. What a great buzzer we have. The answer, please.
That's the same thing as the ratio. He's wrong. He had, in parentheses, JL pi squared over Q, which is wrong. The ratio is 1 to pi.
Now, Jim, how did you figure this out? Why don't you have you ever thought of being a mathlete? I don't know.
John Strummer.
Wait a minute, I know how to do it.
Because it's pi times d equals the
Pi?
circumference and the
Right.
circumference of Q.
Say what?
That's right. I know.
Circumference is Q.
say this in English?
Sure.
Pi times diameter equals the circumference. So the diameter times pi, and the ratio is 1 over pi.
Well, gee, it sounds good to me.
But pi are round.
What?
No, pi...
Whoa.
That's a math joke, Mike.
Great. So, are you guys into any other sports or any other English eats or math eats?
English eats? No.
English leads, I should say.
Oh, I eat it.
What are you doing? It's
Are-
listed on there.
Oh, you were in wrestling, weren't you, John?
Yeah. I'm in wrestling. Both of us are in jazz band.
Elementary bakery.
Okay. Elementary bake leads, real cute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give you a little time to go and get a beverage of some sort, perhaps some food. It's time for my favorite part of the show, and I'll just kind of stall here and keep talking while the band's getting ready. Ladies and gentlemen, John, if you could zoom in on this real quick. Another special effect. It's intermission. Keep it on the sign, John. They're not supposed to be able to see what's going on. Quick! They're downstairs in the refrigerator. Quick! Give them some music to get back. Don't want them to miss a thing.
The natives, the rest of them.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, I guess that's it for the intermission. And people right now are looking at their clocks and saying, Mike, why did you have an intermission? It's just about time for the show to be over. Well, to be quite frank, I forgot about the intermission. Very sorry. And for you people at home that are wondering why I did dress so spunky tonight, it is the first day of spring, which brings us to...
Ugly shirt.
Which brings us to ugly shirts. Yeah. This brings us to viewer mail.
Who wrote that?
This is, thank you, Andy. Okay, enough, okay, just stop. This brings us to a letter from the desk of the unknown sophomore.
Oh.
My favorite person in the entire school.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know who is.
Gee, why do we call today the first day of spring? Spring doesn't actually start till 4 o'clock a.m.
PM.
Well, you have a.m. there.
I wrote PM.
It's p.m. I knew that.
I didn't know. I didn't write it.
It should be the first evening of spring.
Blood to my leg.
Good point. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm at home wondering about the day of spring. One more announcement we have to get out of the way here before we can let you go home and watch Just For You, one of my favorite shows in the world. WCHS bowling team recently competed in a bowling thing, and they received 6th place in the Intramural Bowling League. So everybody out in the audience, the entire audience, a big round of applause for the WCHS bowling team, huh? Great. And Jim's over there having fun with the intercom. He's going to get some feedback. It's really been great talking to you guys. I'll have to come into your living room again sometime, preferably not too soon, though. You might want to clean up the couch a little bit. It's, phone.
Red phone.
It only rang once. I better run to it.
There goes the sign in the place.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? This is Dennis Agemeyer. Oh. What do you mean you're sorry? For what? You're, No, you weren't supposed to be on this week. You're supposed to be on in April 10th. Oh, silly me. I'm sorry. You're going to bring your book, aren't you? I know the entire audience here is waiting. And, of course, they are rooting on your side. And it's going to be a great show. We're looking forward to seeing you in 3 weeks. Can you make that? Yeah. Don't forget to tie your shoes before you walk out, okay?
5 weeks, Mike.
Okie doke. Well, hey, it's been real fun. We'll have to do this again sometime. Preferably not too soon. See you later.
Mike,
Great. The sign's been messed up. Somebody took the numbers off. The sign just fell. The place is in shambles. I can't figure it out. Sabotage. The plant's still there. It's plastic. It won't die. Don't worry. It's been great. We'll have to do this again sometime. I said that about 3 times. I seem to be stuck on that. For those people watching on Thursday night, Just For You is coming up next, aren't they? Doesn't matter because nobody watches this anyway. But please, have a good weekend, and we're going to catch you back. Not next week. No show next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And everybody have a happy Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate because the acne is going to act up again, and you're going to be sorry that you ate all those Easter bunnies. So please have fun, and remember, all of us here at WCHS Today really appreciate your kind wisdom. Take it away, the lovable Andy and the band.
Okay, band, play.
Enough. Attention, please. This is